I used to go to the gym and give the exam. I scored 706. So I had no interest in studying 11th, 12th, but I had all India rank of 77.
So hello, this is the first and last time I'm doing this. ठीक है. My name is Shreyas Garg. I'm from Birla High School, and I'm just a normalized student. And this is my friend. Introduce yourself, I
Hi
guess.
guys, this is Shounak and I am from IBWS and I recently gave Neet 2023.
Nice. And how much did you score?
So yeah, I scored 706 out of 720.
it's बहुत easy काम है ना 706
Yeah,
स्कोर करना.
it's very easy.
हाँ बस हाँ वही
Just
हम
a
तो
score. Just tick the correct option.
ब्रो बस तुक्का मारा और हो गया मेरा.
Exactly, yeah.
ऐसे जो हम ज्यादा कुछ मेहनत तो किया नहीं एकदम भी.
Yeah, I used to play games all day.
हाँ obviously yes. एकदम full gaming setup ऐसा था ना
एकदम exactly like this. So, yeah, that's how I cracked Neet basically. I used to play games a lot.
So but how much did you score?
I scored 706.
706 out of
720. Yeah.
720. Okay, and अभी तो results आ गया.
So it's an all India rank of 77.
77. 21 लाख स्टूडेंट एग्जाम देता है भाई. तो 21 लाख बच्चा उससे से 77. मेरा क्लास में 30 बच्चा हम लास्ट आता है. ठीक है. This is insane, bro. This is not normal person talking.
Yeah, I mean that's what happens when you study. I guess.
But how are you still sane, bhai? Like students like him are like borderline autistic ones. है ना? It is fucking impossible, man. Like the level of like I don't know what. It's a fucking dedication, hard work, studying and all that.
Takes dedication to dedicate. Restrict yourself basically to books. Books only.
Yeah. Books.
That's the main thing. You have to restrict yourself.
Yeah, books. Exactly, books.
I mean, I sacrificed hanging out with this guy.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Very big sacrifice he made.
It is actually a big sacrifice.
Come on, man. I mean, yeah, books. Rajat Arora, same thing, I guess, almost.
Yeah, this education basically.
Education basically, yes, education system. Very good education system we have here.
India is the best, bro.
You know how, like, obviously, it's a very hard achievement. तो मतलब कैसे किया भाई मतलब like.
It was a studying. I did not think I'd scored this good first of all. And it just came by doing repetitions of all the things I had learned in my journey so far. Like in Neet, the most important thing is the number of repetitions you do, like number of revisions you do basically. So like I completed the syllabus of 11th and 12th, which is basically the syllabus of Neet. And after that, I used to just revise the whole thing over and over again. And the most important thing is consistency, basically.
Consistency.
Yeah, if you study like for 1 week and then you take 2 weeks off, it's not gonna help you in any way.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But that is like the average day for any student who's giving exams. Like we just go hard on the last day, but we don't study from before. Like अगर हम लोग एक दिन half an hour भी पढ़े then only we can make so much progress, है ना. I mean tuitions में तो कोई नहीं पढ़ता है. ठीक है, अपने आप को भी झूठ मत बोलो और हम लोग को भी झूठ मत बोलो. ठीक है, ट्यूशंस में कोई भी पढ़ने नहीं जाता. nobody studies during tuition. self study है ना.
Yeah. I personally did not go to any coaching. ऐसे घर पे बैठ के. It's not that hard, bro. Like people hear it and think कि coaching बिना 77 हो गया, पर it's not that hard. Like it depends upon the person. See, self study is not for everyone else because a lot of people can't understand the basic concept of things by themselves. And online पे teachers है, but the main thing on online platform is there's no one to solve your doubts if you have doubts, right? And you can't just ask teachers on YouTube. So yeah, for lots of people, coaching classes are the best option for preparing for Neet. But for me personally, I prefer learning on my own time. तो ऐसे करके I watched lots of video lectures, and another big advantage, it's free.
Obviously.
Yeah,
like nowadays YouTube is like like you can get any kind of education you want. You can learn anything you want on YouTube. Like I'll be honest, my 11th and 12th, like not my 11th, my 12th board exam, I could not have given without YouTube. Like people like Rajat Arora, or like the maths teacher, I'm forgetting her name. What's her name? She's very like jolly, like the ठीक है. I'll put her name on screen. ठीक है. Her name is over here right now. But yeah, they helped me a lot. Like more than my school teachers did. Like because in YouTube it's like very concise, and you can watch it at the comfort of your home.
Exactly.
Like anytime you want. Plus school में तुम टीचर को बोलोगे कि सर ये चीज थोड़ा वापस से समझा दो, उसको वो नहीं सब वो बोलेगा कि मेरे से 1000 बार पूछो, हम 1000 बार ना that is not how it works. Plus you don't feel like you wake up at 6 in the morning. ठीक है, you're already tired as shit. You're just waiting for your break. ठीक है, you're just looking at the clock कि भाई break होगा, हम जाके अपना फ्रेंड्स लोग के साथ मस्ती करेगा, हम खाएगा, एंजॉय करेगा, जो भी. Nobody pays attention in the class, है ना. And plus वही मेन पढ़ाई YouTube से ही हुआ. Like economics, I remember I had like more than half of my syllabus left 2 days before the exam. And then the absolute goat, Rajat Arora, he uploaded a 7-hour YouTube video, and my goal for the entire day was just to finish that video. Okay. And I was done with the syllabus. मेरा syllabus हो गया था. Score उतना अच्छा नहीं किया. Score बहुत गंदा आया. लेकिन पढ़ाई किया हम. And I understood what he was saying. वो चीज़ फिर स्टूडेंट के ऊपर डिपेंड करती है कि how you're scoring वगैरह वगैरह, है ना. Like तुम किसी भी स्कूल में जाओ, किसी भी कोचिंग सेंटर में जाओ, वो लोग ऐसा नहीं कि कोई मैजिक पे ले कि तुम
depends upon the student, right?
हाँ, depends upon the student. हाँ, exactly. Like तुम्हारे अंदर से आना चाहिए वो मोटिवेशन. वो तुमको
no mentor is going to provide you with the motivation you need.
Exactly. They are there to guide you, but they cannot be like एकदम हाथ पकड़ के तुमको गोदी में उठा के ले गया, मतलब सक्सेस की तरफ, है ना. So what was an average day like for you? Like अच्छा, how long did you prepare for this?
See, my preparation started from way back. Like in class 9th or 10th, my mom was the one, like, I won't say forcing me, but yeah, forcing me. Average Indian student right here.
Yeah,
exactly. So I had no interest in studying 11th, 12th at class 9 or 10. I was busy.
So you were already studying 11, 12 while also doing your class 9 and 10. Okay.
Yeah, but I had zero interest in it. I was interested in football, hanging out with friends. Like average.
Like any average teenager, exactly, right? Yeah.
But that helped, I guess. That helped me prepare, because the jump from 10th to 11th is a pretty big jump.
My God. Especially lockdown ke time pe, don't even ask. So
that prepared me, and after that I started studying as a average day was like, you wake up, you read the NCRT. That was literally, I woke up, like my bed is ekdam beside my table. So I woke up. I did not make my bed that kind.
कोई भी नहीं करता है यार. Nobody does that.
So I woke up and I just traveled 1 meter, not even 1 meter, 30 centimeters to my table, opened the NCRT and I started studying it. So yeah, that was at about like 6 a.m. in the morning. Like that continued till 9 or 10.
9 or 10 9 a.m. Okay.
Like I used to take breaks in between. I can't study till 10 p.m. from 6 a.m. So that was what it was, where I did physics and chemistry. I watched lectures. I noted down points.
Achha.
Yeah, so like the main focus was studies. Like Bas. I used to study all
so like ठीक है, 9-10 बजे तक पढ़ा. उसके बाद
like I bathed, फिर ऐसे थोड़ा relax किया, थोड़ा revise किया, then I went for lunch. After lunch I give test from 2 to 5, which is the time of Neet basically. So if you give tests from 2 p.m. to 5 p.m. daily, so your body clock gets set.
अच्छा
from 2 to 5. Like, this is the time you need maximum concentration.
अच्छा अच्छा.
So ऐसे करके to get
Go to the gym.
yeah, like because see, my gym has no fans, as you've seen.
हाँ.
And to get myself used, see, because the exam hall might be anything. It might be very noisy, it might be very sweaty, it might be very hot. So I used to prepare myself for all of these things. I'll go to the gym and give the exam. I go to my grandma's house and give the exam.
अच्छा. मतलब environment change करना है.
Exactly.
So that your mind stays fresh. हाँ.
Exactly.
Why say like even I like change rooms whenever I study. I like changing rooms every few hours because it's like try this at home. Like whenever you're feeling tired, sluggish or sleepy, just change your room and just see that you immediately feel refreshed, you immediately feel awake, and then you have more energy to study. So मतलब हाँ, that's a great tip. So like दिन में कितना घंटा हो गया फिर पढ़ने का?
I have never calculated actually.
अच्छा, but average?
Average, let's see. I used to sleep for like 6 or 7 hours.
हाँ ठीक है.
Lunch or bath. Let's say 2 or 3 hours.
हाँ.
So what's that? 9 hours.
9 hours. 9 hours of studying.
No, wait. Sleep is 7 hours. That is 3 hours to 10 hours. And then 14 hours, I guess, studying with breaks. Let's say breaks are 2 or 3 hours. For 11 hours, I guess. It was in that range. 11
I take 5 minutes break to study. ठीक है. मैं गेम खेला 2-3 घंटा, फिर और मन किया कि चलो यार 5 मिनट ब्रेक ले लेते हैं, थोड़ा पढ़ लेते हैं. ठीक है. That is the average person. But this guy, मतलब what man? 14 hours.
Yeah, unfortunately, that's what you need.
That's what you need.
Yeah,
right.
to crack Neet.
I mean, it's just like no like secret formula, no like Maggie magic masala or something.
Yeah. YouTube thumbnails won't say the truth.
it's just for 5 minutes to pardon.
Yeah, in my experience, I can say that the more time you spend in one thing, the better your retention gets basically. So like if you see क्या YouTube में बोलते हैं like 30 minutes में पूरा chapter complete कर दिया. So if you watch that, obviously you get something, but if you spend like 2-3 hours on the chapter, you obviously get more. So yeah, that was my strategy. I spent like all the time I could on my preparation, and that ultimately helped in my success, right?
This like एक 10 मिनट में तुम्हारा नीट का प्रिपरेशन करा देंगे kind of thing. You're watching 10 minutes before the exam. You're like, I know everything now. It's a fucking galaxy brain. I have retained all the information. I mean that's bullshit. I mean like you said class 9 and 10 you started preparing for it. Like, and I have seen like our friend Agastya.
Yeah.
He used to go to Akash since what grade? Like 7 or 8.
Achha.
Like people start very early on, but the thing is that they can't really keep it going. They just like crumble in between. They're like, fuck this shit. I'm not doing
I'll be honest. I'll be completely honest. Neet is not for everyone.
Neet is not for everyone.
Yeah, 21 lakh people give the exam, and there's a reason that if you get half the full marks, 360, that's like a rank of 2 or 3 lakh.
2 or 3 lakh.
Yeah. So that means what? 18 lakh people get below the half mark. Below 360. So Neet is not for everyone. That's the unfortunate
18
truth.
lakh people get below the half marks.
Yeah. I mean, Neet is an exam designed to like separate the top from all the rest. Because ultimately the top is what is required for the medical field. And MBBS is way more tougher than Neet UG, and Neet PG is obviously more tougher than Neet UG.
So Neet UG and Neet PG, what is the like difference?
So UG is the undergraduate exam, the exam you need to get into the university. And after that you do a 5.5 year course, which is MBBS, Bachelor of Medicine and Surgery. And after that you give the PG exam, like, which decides your specialization basically. So if you get a very good rank, you can get into neuro, and if you get a very low rank, you get into gynecology or whatever. Yeah.
जिसके बारे में all like students from class 6 already have all the knowledge, right? So so that is the PG. तो दो नीट का एग्जाम होता है.
Yeah, now the system is kind of changing. The government has introduced next exam. So that's basically a replacement for NEET PG.
NEET PG.
Yeah. So, but the PG exam is way more tougher than NEET UG because the people, the people who have got selected in NEET UG, like the smart or the intelligent people, you'll be competing with those people again.
Oh, acha, okay.
Yeah. So the competition has got way more tougher. Basically.
Yeah. So, matlab, NEET PG is for what? For your specialization.
Specialization, like which branch of medicine or whatever you go.
And suppose you get like a good rank, you get neuro.
Yeah.
So after neuro, like what happens after NEET PG? Like
after NEET PG, you start doing residency. Like you become a resident doctor at the institute.
So you have already become a doctor by that point.
Yeah, the tag of doctor you get after completing MBBS. Like
MBBS.
After 5.5 years of study.
So NEET PG is between the MBBS degree, like.
Not between, after the MBBS degree.
Acha, after the MBBS degree.
After you complete MBBS, you give the NEET PG exam.
NEET PG, okay.
Yeah, and after that, you go into a branch, let's say neuro, or let's say surgeon or whatever. So you get MD or MS, which is Master of Surgery or whatever. And after that, if you want, you can do super specialization abroad, which is like become a top neuro faculty or whatever at whatever hospital. Yeah, that's what normally like good doctors do. Otherwise, if you're an MBBS doctor, you can stay in your local area and treat patients. That's also a good way of living, I feel.
So basically, you finish your MBBS, you finish your college, you give your NEET PG, and after that, like where are you going exactly for studying and research? Like,
so NEET UG you go into your college.
वो college हो गया, college खत्म, NEET PG दे दिया. फिर उसके बाद
PG after PG your specialization depends. Because not every institute has neuro. So, like if you want to do neuro, you have to go to AIIMS Delhi, or there's a very good Nimhan's Institute. It's in Bangalore, which only does neuro.
Acha.
So, because you can't have facilities for neuro everywhere.
It's very expensive.
Yeah. After that, if you obviously want to super specialize, you go abroad. There are very obviously better institutes abroad.
So, but after you finish your college, you're already a doctor, right?
Yeah. After MBBS, you get the tag of Dr. Shounak.
Oh, nice. Yeah. Sounds very cool, man. Sounds very cool.
Life isn't cool.
Life isn't cool.
Sounds cool. Life isn't cool.
Yeah, I mean, you just go to America. You charge like $5,000 for 2 seconds of session. like that is how it is, right?
Yeah.
You earn $1 million and you spend it all on like a few bandages and an ambulance ride in the US. That's just how it is.
Yeah.
Over there. So would you recommend doctors to go to USA like after they are done? give your honest opinion on it.
My opinion is USA as a country. I feel it's not the place to go to.
Okay.
Yeah.
Why?
It's yeah. So
the land of the free.
Yeah. It's the land of the free. So yeah. I mean, whatever we see in the news, obviously we can tell that the country is going to hell.
But what about the situation of the doctors over there? Like, what is their like?
Yeah, doctors are obviously very well off in the US. Obviously, the medical system is of the benefit to the doctors, basically, not to the patients. So, yeah, if you want a good life, you obviously can go to the US. My personal opinion is it's not that good of a country. I'd prefer going to a country like Singapore. Or, Germany is a good one, which has pretty good healthcare and education system. Yeah, so those countries I'd prefer.
Yeah, over here we're spending like crores of rupees on private colleges, and Germans are like, you guys are paying for education? What is that?
Yeah, the level of development needed to provide free education. Is
just imagine. Yeah. And the teachers are also like doing fine, right? Yeah. Like that's why many of my friends want to go to Germany to study, and they're like researching colleges over there and whatever. तो वो सब तो खत्म हो गया अब. But I can imagine like 11-12 का पढ़ाई करना and like 9 10 का पढ़ाई करना. Like I used to struggle just doing 9 का पढ़ाई. I don't know how the fuck did you manage 11 12. Well, like how did you do that, man? Like I'm curious.
9 or 10 में तो I ignored 11th and 12th basically.
Acha.
I did what my mom asked me to do. Out of that, I had zero interest in studying. I'll be honest. Like lots of people start from 9th and 10th and they show interest in the thing because they're obviously very smart. And yeah, but I was not one of those people. So yeah, I started properly studying in 11th only. And see, I'll say something ki if you're attending normal school and you're hanging out with friends and like what happens normally. So yeah, I don't think it's possible to study for Neet like completely seriously and then also manage school life at the same pace. So like what my mom did was enroll me in a dummy school. So I did not go to school. I just had the attendance record. And
but you went to Kota, right?
Yeah, Kota.
So what happened over there?
So when I was in Kota, it was in complete lockdown.
Acha. Which standard was this?
I went in 10th standard.
10th standard. So 10th standard you went to Kota. And then what happened?
So like when we went to Kota, like India was going into lockdown basically.
Yeah.
And somehow we reached Kota and I stayed on the 14th floor in one room for most of my time in Kota. So yeah, I just used to study there. Like it was the same for me because.
But no classes, nothing like.
No, classes were completely off at that time.
Acha, online class, any sort of that thing?
No, like I think the school that my mom had enrolled me into in Kota, it did not have online facilities.
Bro.
Yeah, like it was just starting out. So yeah, they did not have online facilities, and. Like the coaching institute, I did not join any coaching institute at that point. So like I was in 10th. So,
Acha.
Yeah. So at that time my brother was preparing for Neet. So I thought lockdown chal raha hai, I'll also start studying thoda, but not very interested as I've told. Yeah, so like I stayed until 11th in Kota. In 12th I came back after my brother's Neet preparation was complete.
Acha, so your brother also came Neet?
Yeah.
Okay. So you came back. Like Kota just did not work out.
No. See, my the main reason we went to Kota was to get good coaching for my brother, and it did not work out because first of all there was lockdown and Kota is based on offline coaching. So when the lockdown came, so online coaching was just starting out, and my brother found it very difficult to follow the it was just starting out, no? So
tell me about it.
My brother left the coaching institute and he focused on YouTube alag sir's lectures and there was good content at that time. So he focused on that and I thought that was also the right path for me. So yeah, we saved the hassle and we came back to Kolkata.
I mean that's the best decision. It was very weird, because Shounak had called me suddenly. And he was like, bro, I'm in Kota. I'm like, what are you saying? We are in the middle of a pandemic. अभी मेरे को घर से नहीं निकलने दे रहा है. तुम कोटा पहुंच गया. बोलता है हाँ भाई मेरे को तो लग रहा है मेरे को कोविड हो गया already. Like, so what are you saying? Like, do you realize this does not make any sense? Like,
yeah, the way we traveled to Kota was pretty hectic because we have our family, which is I have my brother, an elder brother, and a younger sister, and we have a dog. And traveling in that heat in the middle of a lockdown was pretty hectic.
I mean, abhi itna zyada garmi hai. It's so hot right now. I mean, Kolkata temperatures. Just look it up. It's hell.
And the humidity, bro.
It adds to the flame.
Yeah.
I know. So yeah, this guy just suddenly messages me like, bro, I'm in Kota. Bhai, Shounak, this is not the time, man. This is not the time. What are you doing? So this guy just suddenly messages me. Like 1 year later, he's like, oh, I'm back in Kolkata and I've been back for 3 months, but I did not tell you. Like, bhai, like what is going on, man? It is so weird, It's like you message this guy once, he'll ghost you for 3 fucking months. Like reply back. I don't know if he's alive or dead. Like no information. And legit, this guy lives 5 minutes away from my house. ठीक है. it's just so frustrating, you know, the entire situation.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, it was messed up because people go to Kota to complete their NEET preparation, and
So people go to Kota just for need, like.
yeah, for NEET and JEE,
Acha,
obviously
JEE,
the
okay.
engineering entrance exam. Yeah,
Okay.
it's a place of entrance exams basically.
Acha,
Yeah,
okay.
it's an education city.
Hmm.
Yeah, but Kota as a place I hated.
Acha,
I
why?
completely hated. I don't know. I like the city. The city itself is fine. Like the people out there are pretty friendly and stuff. But the amount of students I saw, they're just walking like sheep in Allen clothing or whatever clothing.
Huh.
Just every morning going down the street and like sheep basically. They're turning left. Everybody's turning left. Yeah,
Bro,
like
you know,
sea of people, huh?
bro, you know, this kind of stuff affects people.
Yeah,
Like like my brother Vasu, Mukund Gupta. He's a chartered accountant,
Okay.
and he was working in Tata Motors in Mumbai. ठीक है? And he had a good job. He had a nice salary, but he left the job because in Tata Motors the environment is like a very homely environment. You know, like चाय आ रहा है, ठीक है, लोग नाश्ता कर रहे हैं, ठीक है, and it does not feel like an office, and it feels like तुम्हारा कोई relative आया घर पे, ठीक है, चाय वाय पीने. So like that kind of stuff affects, you know, a formal environment is very important, you know, to focus and stuff, and you need to have a good crowd. मतलब people should dress nicely in the office, like school में इतना बोलते हैं हम लोग को कि ठीक से ड्रेस किया करो वगैरह वगैरह, and you realize that later on, like yeah, this stuff is important to like set the vibe, and you know, to help to, and it helps you focus so much, है ना, because it gives you like a feeling कि हाँ हम मतलब
काम कर रहे हैं,
हाँ काम कर रहे हैं, sophisticated जगह पे है, I'm like doing like work, मतलब है ना, and you have that sense of satisfaction. So yeah, I can understand, like, you know, seeing all these students, you know, just lining up and moving like sheep. It sets off the mood.
Very strange. Like strange is the only word I can use to describe it. Like some kind of movie, like a futuristic movie or something.
That is like the average day in China, I guess. Chinese students, like like fucking robots, bro. Like input command, turn left. They all turn left at the same exact second. Like not allowed to talk, not allowed to do anything. I mean, that's not how you live, man. That's just
and like most of the children or students who go to Kota, they fail in the mission. Like only the top people, like the smartest of the bunch, they're the ones who get selected. So like it's a city of failures if you like really think about it.
City of failures. क्या नाम दिया भाई?
Yeah, so I did not like it at all.
अच्छा हाँ, I mean it really comes down to भाई देख coaching तुमको एक point तक help करेगा, लेकिन खुद से जब तक you don't put in the hours, like कुछ नहीं होने वाला है भाई. Like तुम अपना स्कूल में किसी भी टॉपर को पूछो, they don't take any tuitions. They never do. Like हम लोग स्कूल में टॉपर्स ही है ना, they never used to take tuitions, and all the students who are like fucking failing in the class, fucking bottom of the barrel. I shouldn't use such aggressive terms, I'm sorry, but yeah, but students who don't do that well all have like 10 fucking tuitions.
Yeah,
they're like fucking
exactly.
they're like balancing idhar udhar. It's like not that is not how you study. You have to, that is like why वो लोग कितना भी tuitions ले ले, does not help them.
Yeah, and if coaching was the solution to like cracking NEET or JEE or whatever, everyone who attended coaching should have got selected.
Right? Exactly, right.
There's a reason ki out of like the 20,000 students or whatever who attend coaching, only 100 or so like they get good marks, and then
and I'm guaranteeing that those 100 students without the coaching also they will score amazing.
Exactly.
Like है ना, they just go to coaching because they're like, oh, everyone is going, let me also go and try. क्योंकि तुम कोचिंग में जाते हो, तुम वहाँ पे पढ़ाई तो करते नहीं हो, वहाँ पे बैठे रहते हो, चिल मारते हो क्लासमेट्स के साथ, और जो लोग पढ़ते हैं वो लोग फ्रंट बेंच पे बैठ के एक्चुअली फोकस करते हैं, है ना, एंड दे हाँ वही फोकस करते हैं, एंड दे स्टडी एक्चुअली इंस्टेड ऑफ जस्ट like second school basically.
Uh-huh.
है ना, जाके ऐसे ही आराम से chill कर रहे हैं.
Yeah, and it's stressful. Like, if you have a normal school in 11 and 12, and after that you attend coaching, where is the time to get to yourself to study according to your own preferences?
Then you have Instagram, you have Snapchat.
All that shit.
Okay, you have to go hang out with your friends. You have to play games and stuff. You have so many family functions to attend, bro. It's like मेरे को 104 बुखार होगा. I still have to go to school. But some fucking relative in Visakhapatnam का शादी हो रहा है. My mom is like, let's take a week off school. Let's go. Come on. Like, what is this logic? Like, I don't understand. It's so like.
Yeah.
Like Indian, like I have this one cousin who has made an entire business model just off of Indian marriages. ठीक है, and he's earning like a lot of money. ठीक है, this guy, I don't know if he's like good in school or what, okay. but he figured out कि yeah, if I just help, because there's such a huge market for marriage in India, so he's like कि चलो भाई, let's help people find. Let's help match families. So he's basically doing a Tinder service. Okay.
For entire families.
Yeah, for entire families, and it's like way more formal, but it's basically Tinder.
Okay.
At the end of the day, and those guys are earning in lakhs and crores. They have like a Mercedes and whatever, and you just sit there and think like, why didn't I think of this? I was just busy eating the free food in all those weddings. I have no fucking idea who the bride and groom is. And I'm like, if like somebody comes and asks me, ki, how do you know the bride and groom? I'm like, मेरे को तो नहीं मालूम.
I just came here for the food.
Yeah, I just came here for the food. Like 90 to 99%. Like even like some of my friends, they like fun time में वो लोग they just crash random weddings. ऐसी random wedding में घुस जाएगा. वहाँ पे खाना वाना खा लेगा, सब कोल्ड कॉफी पास्ता सब खा लेगा, बड़ा लोग का पैर भी छू के आ जाएगा. and nobody will suspect them, because they are dressed nicely.
And it's an Indian wedding.
It's an Indian wedding, so like a fucking 1,000 people in the wedding. Nobody gives a shit if you come and eat the food. My God, man. So you were recently invited to Kanpur, right?
Yep, yeah. Yeah,
for what? Yes, again random day. I'm in Kanpur. What did you do in Kanpur?
Yeah, so like I scored well in Neet, obviously, and for my preparation I had taken like an online test series of this institute which is based in Kanpur.
Okay.
Yeah, so like the head of the institute, he called me. He said, "Come to Kanpur. We want to meet you. We want you to meet the students of this place." So I was like, "ठीक है." He's paying for the flights and all that shit. Yeah, I'll just go and visit.
Mini vacation basically.
Exactly.
Yeah,
overall it was fun. It was kind of hectic speaking to lots of students, but it was fun. Yeah.
Being an inspiring speaker,
Speaking in Hindi.
Speaking in Hindi, bruh. Your Hindi is fucking amazing, man.
Yeah, I know.
इतना मस्त हिंदी बोलता है ना ये. It's like it's the same when जब जो लोग हिंदी स्पीकिंग होता है वो लोग बंगाली बोलता है.
But they rarely speak Bengali. See, Hindi is the universal language in our country, right?
Yeah. যখন আমি বাঙালি বলি, you can hear it, ठीक है? Like Bengalis must be cringing right now so hard. When they hear, and it's the same with Hindi speaking people. When Bengalis,
it sounds wrong, right?
Yeah, it sounds wrong. Yeah. So like why did he contact you? Like how did he come to know that you have scored well and shit?
Yeah, so like he used to keep in touch like with my mom a lot. Like obviously you can see the results of those online tests which I was doing. So he saw that I was kind of scoring well. So he used to keep in touch with my mom, like get updates on.
But you can just copy that shit from Google, right?
Yeah, I know. I know. I have done it. I'll admit.
Okay, you have done it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, but most people don't because you're preparing for.
What's the point of cheating? You can't cheat in the exam.
There's no point.
Oh, so he used to call you up, being like, "Oh, I see your son is doing well.
Exactly.
I have great expectations."
Yeah, exactly.
It's
Basically
fucking
that.
livestock, why? Like,
Uh,
yes, you'll bring me a lot of
yeah, yeah.
fortune. Hmm.
Hmm. Yeah, so after the result, he was like, कैसा हुआ बेटा? तो I was like,
Hmm.
अच्छा गया, 700 के ऊपर हो जाएगा.
Baap re.
And he was like very happy because
Obviously happy. Fucking dollar signs on his in the corner of his eyes.
uh, yeah, so he invited me to Kanpur. Me
Hmm.
and my brother actually. My brother
Ha.
also took the same
Ha ha
test
ha.
series from
Ha
the
ha.
same institute. But
I mean,
last
I mean, I mean, we'll speak out your brother later on.
okay,
Like,
yeah,
ha,
yeah,
yeah.
sure. Yeah,
Ha.
so we both went to Kanpur to
Hmm.
have some fun and we got to know the students over there.
Hmm.
Like we got to experience something
Hmm.
new basically. So
Hmm.
yeah, it was fun.
So, how many days were you there for?
For 4 days, I think.
4 days.
4 days.
So, matlab, like, what was the average day like?
So like the average day was like we
Like पूरा starting से होता ना flight वाइट कैसा था
अच्छा
फिर
फ्लाइट तो इंडिगो
हाँ
अच्छा
normal
yeah
Indigo is fine.
okay yeah it's fine for you
Bro, Jet Airways suck ass, bro. It's
yeah yeah
like either Indigo or sorry, not Jet Airways. SpiceJet
okay
sucks
okay
ass. Absolutely, man. It's so bad. Indigo is good.
yeah
Indigo is good, and Jet Airways is the best one, in my
okay
opinion.
okay
Yeah.
okay
So continue. Indigo
yeah
flight.
इंडिगो में I got to Kanpur like 1.5 hours
It's very near to.
हाँ no we went to Lucknow first because
Acha.
Kanpur's airport is still in development.
Acha, okay.
Okay, so we went to Lucknow where these guys picked us up. We were a bit scared at first, like random guys picking
Ha.
us is not
Ha.
ideal.
Ha.
Yeah, but then okay, फिर we got into
Like here's your slave. Like fucking उसका नाम हुआ छोटू, बोला छोटू जा शौनक भैया को लेकर आओ जाके एयरपोर्ट से. हाँ,
Yeah.
so then.
Yeah, after that we traveled like for 2 hours in car to Lucknow, Kanpur, where the institute is located. So yeah, Kanpur is like a mini Kota basically.
Mini Kota, okay.
Like the place is filled with institutes for Neet, JEE and NDA preparation, and UPSC is a big thing over there. Yeah, so it's filled with all these institutes, and from what was told to me, New Light Institute, which is the name of the institute, it was the original one
Acha.
in the entire area, and all the other institutes like split from that particular institute.
Acha.
Yeah, so we went there. The first day was just ऐसे थोड़ा relax करो. No, actually, wait. The first few hours, I'd say.
First few hours, okay.
Not hours. Like we reached in there about at 1 or 2 p.m. So up till 5 or 6, we were like थोड़ा आराम करो. फिर we went to the institute over there. We talked to some students over there. Like I say, general introduction दिया.
Like कितना students थे?
The first day, I think it was about 100 students.
Baapre.
Yeah,
That's a huge crowd.
Yeah.
हाँ.
Yeah, but the crowd was, पढ़ाई लिखाई करना था.
हाँ.
So, yeah, they're going to coaching. They're serious, kind of serious about Neet at least. And they were looking for some motivation, I guess. So they attended the session or whatever. So after that, like we scheduled like a detailed version of the thing. Like we would give insights and whatnot. So the next 2 or 3 days was spent just traveling in some Mercedes and going to different institutes.
Nice.
Yeah, and speaking to
Did
students.
you actually travel in a Mercedes?
Yeah.
Oh, nice. That's
I have pictures.
Oh, acha, nice. I'll if you're okay with it, I'll put them up on screen over here.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
So yeah, it was just going to different centers around Kanpur in a Mercedes, and then speaking to students, which I actually enjoyed because I can see that they're going through the kind of the same journey that I have been through. I did not attend coaching obviously, but the path to Neet success is obviously the same, right? So yeah, I try to give some guidance and gain some followers on Instagram as a result. Yeah,
that's the most important part.
yeah.
Right. So I mean that's amazing. Like, students, like, how are they like focused with them?
Yeah, I mean, in front of us they were focused.
You always know. This sounds like a special event. Like in our school, Indus Valley, like in our school, they used to randomly just like do these events.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
during the first period, they used to invite us to the auditorium, and we don't know, we don't care. We're just going. We are just happy because we are missing class,
Yeah,
obviously.
yeah. It must have been like that, and also you want to hear what like a top, like I won't say a top ranker, but yeah, like a successful
Superiority,
like a successful lead candidate has to say. Like it may help you, it may not help you. So like just listen. Yeah, they were well behaved, I'd say. They were well behaved. And
How was the like CEO?
ah, well, I mean, I think he's a cool person. Like a decent normal person. He runs an institute, obviously, and he has eyes like
Everywhere.
eyes everywhere. Like he is the Don of Kanpur.
He's the Don.
Yeah, he owns like resorts, hotels all
Bapre.
across Kanpur, near the highway, near the national highway. So yeah, he has a lot of influence in the area. Yeah.
So if you mess with him, you are just like
in
phone call
Kanpur-
back home. Your boys got lost. Like खो गए वो लोग. Yeah.
Yeah, so like we just he was the one telling us to go and meet the students. So we agreed कि yeah, it should be a fun experience.
Yeah.
So ऐसे करके we did.
I mean, you already did an interview with him, right?
Yeah, it's on YouTube.
Yeah, it's on
suggest you
YouTube.
not to watch it. Save your time.
Yeah, it is great, man. It's like obviously I'm friends with Shounak, so it was like hilarious watching him being all nervous in the interview. And I watched it on this huge ass screen with my friend, full speakers and everything. Shounak comes in and he's like, "What the fuck are you guys watching? Please close this." Oh my, that's so fun. That was amazing. I mean, like one of our friends found it on his recommended on YouTube.
Yeah.
So I think that video is doing pretty well.
How
Like
many views does it have? Like,
I don't know. Last time I checked, it was something close, like 30,000 views or something. Yeah, which is quite a lot for an educational video. Yeah.
See, the problem is from when I talk to students, like my main goal was to kind of motivate them. Like, see, I'm from their background only. I'm not very rich. I'm not very smart. Like, yeah. So like.
Not very smart. Only
And
rank
I
77 in Neet. Only rank 77. Yeah.
Yeah, but that came from like working hard every day. It's not like I had that inbuilt in me. Right? Yeah, so but the problem is a lot of students just got demotivated. See, this guy's getting 77. His brother also got like a fucking high rank, so must run in the family. So maybe it's not for me. It's not.
So you were saying that the students were feeling demotivated.
Yeah, I mean, obviously they must have been thinking this guy got 706 or whatever, and his brother also got well. He's in Ames Patna, so maybe it runs in the family, and I can't do it. But it's absolutely not like that. Like, if you just spend your time on doing the things that will help you to crack Neet, it's just that basically the amount of time you spend on it.
I mean, people are going to coaching institutes and and doing all this stuff. But like even in your interview, people thought, oh, you studied hard and you got it. But people don't know the actual real story behind what you went through and what you had to go through to crack Neet. Like I can definitely say it from my perspective. Shounak has no social media. No, he had zero social life. He had no friends, nothing. All he used to do was just wake up and study and used to go to sleep. That was his life. No video games, no hanging out with your friends, nothing. And that was your life for how long?
Like more than 2 years, basically.
More than 2 years. Just imagine.
And it's probably gonna be worse than that for the coming future. The journey to becoming a doctor has just begun.
Yeah, exactly. So it was no like magic pill. It was no like coaching institute that got you here. It was just like, just put your head down and study,
just
right?
struggling basically.
Just struggling basically, and you had to, वही बोलते ना कि कुछ पाने के लिए कुछ खोना पड़ता है ना? And you have sacrificed so much, मतलब neither I can do, or neither like 90 to 99% of students can do, है ना? That is why you say that NEET is not for everyone.
Yeah, you have to sacrifice like a lot of the things that come under the good life criteria. To become a doctor, even to gain the tag of a doctor, you have to lose a lot of the social life that a lot of your friends or a lot of your people you know, a lot of them will be having. So yeah,
and you need to have that self-control also.
exactly. So that's how it is basically. Yeah, the sacrifice is very necessary.
और ऐसा भी नहीं कि बस मतलब नीट क्रैक कर लिया and you're like all good to go. You have like
that's what I thought. That's not what it is.
Yeah. So what's the truth like?
So the truth is, like, the first year of MBBS, the course which I'm going to be entering to become a doctor, the syllabus of it is twice as much as NEET, and it's 1 year. So
1 year.
Like, it's like the 4 times the amount of workload basically.
My God, man.
Yeah, so it only increases from here. Like, there's no stopping point. Like, if you want to do this MBBS and after that you do PG, which also increases obviously the amount you have to study, and after that you want to do super specialization, if you want to go into a high branch or something, like neurosurgeon. Like, my personal goal is to become a neurosurgeon.
Nice.
Yeah, so just have to keep at it.
I mean I remember you saying that doctors really have to earn the money that they earn. Like, it is unlike any other field.
Yeah, and like, if you want to go for the money, this is not the field for you to go. Like, there are way easier ways to earn more money.
Yeah, exactly.
Than a doctor.
Just become a fucking YouTuber, bro.
Like, do anything but become a doctor if you're going for the money. Yeah, there's respect. People give you respect for being a doctor, but the amount of stuff that you miss out on, like, I've heard of stories on Quora, I've read.
I mean, yeah. We don't have to get into those stories. I think everyone can imagine what kind of stories he's talking about. Yeah. Let's just say the survival rate is very low in Quota. Yeah. But yeah, matlab, like, so what is the doctor life like? I mean you're not a doctor yet, but you must have spoken to other doctors.
Yeah, not spoken to, but I've read on the internet. Let's say the life of a neurosurgeon, which I have read the most. Like, one line which stood out is you won't be able to attend many weddings, like none actually, and your own wedding you'll be late to your own wedding. So that's kind of the life you have to lead. So I guess not much social like exposure or whatever, and not much time to your own family. Yeah, so
and plus you become desensitized to a lot of things, right?
Yeah, in the medical field you're exposed to death basically. It's the dead which teach you. It's the dead and the sick which actually teach you, because you use the dead bodies for dissection, like to learn all the parts, and as an intern or as a resident doctor you learn from your experience by treating the sick. So the medical field is the dead and the living, dead and the sick, which actually, yeah. So if you see horror films every day, so obviously you're going to be desensitized to the scary parts or whatever. Yeah. So I was watching this YouTube video of a doctor, a very famous doctor, Dr. Aditya Sanjay Gupta. So he was saying that if he has a family member who suppose has fallen down the stairs and has broken his leg, a normal reaction would be, oh my god, how is he? What is he? How is he right now? But as a doctor, he's firstly a doctor. That's how his mind has been shaped or molded by years and years of struggling and preparing. So his first reaction will always be, what is the treatment now? Yeah.
So it's like treatment pehle aata, fir baad mein like all the worry for the family member and stuff. But it's like you see it from the eyes of a medical professional. So what is like the end goal for a doctor? Because because a doctor wants his patients to get treated, but he also wants more and more patients to come to his clinic. So like,
Yeah,
what
it's
is
a
what?
paradox. Yeah.
Yeah, what is the mentality? Like, do you guys want the world to be healthy and happy? Do you guys want more patients? Like what is it? Like, what is your perspective on that?
Yeah, see, from what my brother has told me, and from what I have seen in the eyes of a normal doctor, like a normal physician, which I've gone to, so it's just like a job for them.
It's just like a
Yeah,
job.
there's no, I want the world to be healthy and happy.
Acha, yeah.
It's not like that. It's just like a job. They don't do it because they love it. They do it because it's their job. It's what
Acha.
they have been trained for, and what they've been training for all their life, right? Yeah. So I'd say it's a thankless job basically, because I think, in my personal opinion, doctors don't get paid the amount they deserve, like
Acha.
the amount they've gone through, like the amount of work they've gone through. They don't get paid nearly as much as enough for. But yeah, they do get paid handsomely. Most of them are in the middle class or upper middle class or upper class,
yeah.
right? Yeah, so there's no end goal. I think most doctors, they basically treat it as a job, and then there are some doctors who really enjoy it. So
I mean, the enjoyment factor comes from when your patient is happy and healthy, and he like sends you a thank you or like,
yeah,
calls
for
you.
many doctors that is a very important, like that helps a lot.
Yeah.
Like if you see that, if you cure a child, and then you see the reaction on his or her mother's face, and that is all you need to get through the journey, right?
Yeah. But you mentioned about your brother. So your brother also gave Neet?
Yeah, my brother gave Neet last year in 2022, and he got a score of 685.
6.
Like
मेरे को ना रोना आ रहा है इधर. ठीक है.
his
685.
yeah,
Okay.
his all India rank was 590.
590.
Yeah,
Okay.
and he's in AIMS Patna right now.
AIMS
doing
Patna,
first year
okay.
MBBS.
You've been to his college, right?
Yeah. I after. So basically, I'll tell you something. I gave Neet on May 7th. I did not sleep that night. I was checking the answers and all that shit. Then I got to know my expected score, like the range of my score. So after that night, I did not sleep again for the next night, because I was partying basically. ऐसे ही थोड़ा chips खा लिया. And I gave
Parting chips खा लिया, guys. What? How old are you? How old are you? जरा बोलना.
I'm 17.
Yes, 17. Chips खा लिया, guys. Okay, yeah.
Okay. and see, and my brother's college ka fest was Kaizen. So that started on, I think, the 9th or 10th or whatever. So after that, what was it? The night after that, I did not sleep again, because I had to get on the train to Patna. So 3 sleepless nights I had after Neet. And Kaizen was a lot of fun actually. The college I went to, see, people say Patna, like, sun ke kaise, like, it's in Bihar, and Bihar has a reputation, but the college is amazing, because it's an AIMS college, and AIMS is under the central government. So obviously a lot of money and resources are being pumped into it to keep it
running.
Yeah, keep it running, basically running and more, because the campus is absolutely
amazing.
It's amazing.
Yeah, obviously. I mean, that's to be expected of AIMS. You studied 13-14 hours every day. I hope to get something, in return. For all that hard work.
And the people I met were amazing, because see, in AIMS there's a certain caliber of people who go to AIMS, and the way they talk, the way they speak, it was actually very eye-opening for me, because and it helps, because you meet a lot of new people. You get to feel what they experience. Like, I did not experience normal college life. I experienced the party life of the college. But it was great.
But your brother is like chilling. He's like having a good time over there.
Yeah, he has a very good friend group, I think, which he I feel the friend group which he has acquired, is very lucky to have, because the people that I've talked to, most of them, and they're very down to earth people. Even if they have a lot of money, even if they're very rich, they're still very down to earth. They talk in a friendly manner, and they welcomed me with ease. Like, I think a lot of people would be like, who is this, ye kaun sa bhaiya lekar aaya college ka fest mein, but they were chill, like, this guy. Yeah, so
Yeah, I mean, even if you're rich, they still had to work hard. It was
Yeah,
not
exactly.
like it was not like they paid to get in.
Yeah,
And
and AIMS ka fees is like 5K for 5 years. That's basically free. It's like a nominal cost.
Exactly. It is like bus I'll take money from you so that it's not like complete charity.
Yeah, and in the fifth year, like the internship year, you get it back. You like get like a salary of 23,500
Wow.
as an intern.
As an intern.
So you get the money back. You get all the money back, all the money you spent back, right?
Session with one of the neat top rankers, let's say.
Yeah.
And it was I think it was obviously fun and games between two friends, but it's also a great insight, like anyone who's preparing for Neet, or and anyone who just got the result and is like a bit sad and disappointed, they might feel a bit better about themselves, or the people who are taking a drop and they'll give Neet next year, they might have gained some educational value out of this video.
Yeah.
They might have, I'm not sure. Okay. But yeah, let's wrap it up over here. Do you have anything to say, you want to say?
Keep studying the NCRT for aspirants, and try to enjoy.
Yeah, it's just NCRT, right?
Yeah, it's just 2 books for bio.
Yeah.
And 4 books for chemistry, and it's just a syllabus of 11th and 12th.
Acha.
Nothing else. Yeah.
So, you just have to study the NCRT.
Yeah.
Just
Study
NCRT,
the NCRT, and everything is free on YouTube nowadays. So.
बस रट लो भाई उसको वो डोरेमोन का एपिसोड है ना, ऐसे ब्रेड वो ऐसे छापते हो, ब्रेड खा लेते हो, उससे सब याद आ जाता है, एकदम वैसा कर लो भाई, एकदम फुल अच्छे से, लाइक एनसीईआरटी के अलावा और कुछ करने का जरूरत नहीं।
No. I think a lot of people who go to coaching, they fail because the coaching institute provides them with their own modules which have a lot of useless information. Let's be honest, it's a lot of useless information. And the pattern which has come recently in the last 2 or 3 or 4 years, it's completely NCRT based. It's based on these tiny books which have a lot of information hidden in them, which you can only extract by reading them again and again.
And you read like everything, right? Like the summary, like this chota little box.
The summaries, the little boxes, the captions below the diagrams, those are also important.
The caption below.
Questions come from those.
Baapre.
Yeah, and the exercises, each and every question on the exercise.
Achha, how many times you might have read the NCRT? Can you just?
Well, I'll tell you, for biology, I used to write the NCRT.
Used to write the NCRT.
Yeah, that was my strategy. So I was like, if I wrote the NCRT again and again, so there's no way I'm forgetting that shit, right? If I write it 20 or 30 times.
Yeah.
So that's exactly what I have. This fat stack of books, copies, notebooks, from where I've written each and every line, each and every important line of the NCRT over and over again, 20 or 30 times. Yeah, so that's what I used to do. I used to wake up at 6 a.m. I used to write 2 chapters from class 11th. And in the afternoon, I used to write 2 chapters from class 12th. And in the evening or night time, I used to revise human physiology. So that's just for bio.
This is just for bio.
Yeah, and bio is the most important. So I used to spend more time on bio than the other subjects. Yeah, so like it doesn't matter how you, like, if you read or write the NCRT. Like obviously some people will prefer reading it because it saves time, obviously, than writing. What matters most is the number of revisions, or the number of repetitions you do. So I had a lot of time on my hands because I finished my syllabus very early, so I had a lot of time to revise. So this method worked for me. But like if like there's a time shortage, obviously reading is not a bad option. If you read with a pencil and underline the important lines, that's also not a bad option. Like
So matlab, like you understood the subject, obviously, but you had to memorize like a lot.
Yeah, so like a lot of people say that biology is full of concepts, and it is a conceptual. It's a conceptual subject, but at the end, for Neet, you have to memorize a lot of stuff, a lot of stuff. So the main bulk of the questions that come for Neet biology, it's about memorization.
It's just memorization.
And there are like 5 or 10 questions that are really concept based. Like those are the ones which ultimately decide if you get AIMS or not. But like if you want to crack Neet, if you want to like score decently and like get into a college, just memorize the NCRT. That's
Just memorize the
yeah. If you just memorize it, you'll get it. You'll get it.
ठीक है चलो. Thank you, Shounak, for talking to me. This was very fun. Honestly.
Yeah, it was fun.
Yeah,
Otherwise, you would not be doing it.
Yeah, exactly. Sure, ठीक है. See you guys. I don't know if we'll do this next time or not. Maybe
Yeah,
we'll do
see,
it.
we'll see.
Maybe not. ठीक है. चलो, see you guys. Bye.
Bye.
Bye. Bro, it's so good.